Hello again, everybody. Year 7 parents. It was great to meet a number of you at the parent-teacher interviews, but I didn't get to meet everybody. But it was clear that it would be good for me to make another video and just give you a walk around what's going on at the moment in class. And I'll tell you the new stuff first, and then I'll remind you how to find your way around and find what you need on Canvas. So hopefully your daughter can show you her Canvas page. We're still working on getting you direct access, and when you do, you'll find her coursework, subject information, and assessment. I'm actually going to go to assessment first this time. And our first assessment is an assignment. And if you let that go long enough, it will take you to the assignment. And students know that you need to access this in Canvas. They do have a paper copy as well, which you will have seen. And I want to point out a couple important things about the assignment. Number one is that they need the online version so they can access, I'm going to skip ahead here, to these videos, and so that they can see the flags in color, because we save money and printed that in black and white. This is also where they access what we're calling their final copy. There isn't a date for a draft for this, but students are using this to work through it, to scribble in some of the spaces. Maybe there isn't enough space, so they work elsewhere. But their final copy could be this, and their final angle goes in this space here. If there isn't enough room, this is a Word document that they can download and create some more room. We're really open to however they're going to show us that they've completed this work. They could attach other documents to it. It just has to be presented neatly. We insist it's presented neatly. And they don't need to show their work. I know that sounds against what we've said previously. They need to show the right answers. I'm in class helping them, but not helping them. They're meant to be working independently of others, and they are supposed to be working to try and figure things out themselves. So as I said to them, none of the Year 7 teachers are going to stand up and say, okay, this is how you do this now. We need to do some investigating. We need to start working independently. That's the main crux of this assignment. And you'll see here the student declaration. This is really important. When we get up to high school, it's imperative that students are seen to be able to do their own work. And when they take stuff home, we need to have you sign, parent carer sign, and the student signs to say, yeah, I did do this myself. It's not to say that they can't get help, but I thought it's important for you to know that we in the classroom are going to tell them if it's right or wrong. We're going to give them lots of hints about how they should look at things, how not to go too far and overthink things. But essentially, you as a parent can just support them and ask them questions, ask them to read the question again, because that's going to be the most beneficial thing that you can do. Oftentimes, just reading the question or having the student read the question aloud, a lot of them have looked at this, where are the flags? Okay, so this introduces the flags. Well, what do we do? Legitimate question. On the next page, refer to the 16 flags. It actually is all written out in there. So I think we're pretty good with our flags at the moment. Some of this needs to be explained, and if there's something your daughter's working on and you and she just can't figure it out, that's what I want to hear about in class, and I can answer those questions. So that's the assignment. The other important thing I want to show you before I go back and do some revision and show you around the course is subject information. I'm starting to get stricter with the students, and I'm not laying out in front of them. A student never needs to ask, what are we doing today? Because this planner has everything that we're doing today. Today was the 9th of May, so we worked on our assignment lesson. That means they need to look ahead. They can look and write it in their diary so they know. They can print this out if they feel like it. It will occasionally change. We really try not to, but only if something's happened, we'll change, or we find out we need a little more time on a certain topic. So this document is live, but I can tell you we're going to be working on the assignment again on the 18th of May, and she will need her compass and her protractor and any other tools that are needed to finish that assignment. Incidentally, when I create videos, or I work with Jamie Rafferty to create these videos, they have their own little spot I'll show you on Canvas, and they're also dated. So you should be able to go to your daughter's to-do list on Canvas. What did we do today? Or if she was away, what should I be up to? And it's there as well. So before I leave this and start doing review stuff, I will just mention that Matt's help is available. So if whatever I'm saying is not doing it, and that's fine, then there's these people in these times that will help. It's in every single classroom. Use the other, there it is. In fact, it's there on the wall behind me, so there really is no way to not know where this is, where you can find help. Now, there's something in addition to this. If your daughter is a super keen bean when it comes to math, you can even download it, which I didn't mean to. Then there's actually Thursdays. Miss Rafferty runs a Thursdays math league. It's open to students of any year level, but it's for extension. So if you feel like your daughter's all over what we're doing, she can come and talk to me about how do I get into this? How can I? She just needs to turn up. And they do competitions and things, and it sounds like a whole lot of fun to me on a Thursday in AG001. Just mention to your daughter you're interested in doing some harder maths, working ahead, doing some extension. There is that maths club. Now the rest of this video is going to be a review of the Cambridge textbook and finding work online. So if you want to check out now, that's fine. Just remember that my information is here, and you're welcome to email me anytime about any concerns you have or anything you want me to know so I can best support your daughter. Now, when we get to coursework, coursework should take us straight to what we're working on at the moment. Coursework, I put this first because these are our notes. The notes are the booklet we use with the videos we create. So we use these booklets to create the videos. And this is from the text. We've taken out these notes so that they are the most important essential ideas from the text. And then the examples they're the same examples that are in the text for the most part. But we work them through with the girls. Here we go. So that's what we're doing. The homework right now, if you're watching this before the due date of the assignment, is the assignment. So the student should be working on the assignment, and in class, they work on these exercises. Every Canvas page has a link to the interactive textbook, and in there are further videos. They're kind of the same thing that we do, but we like to use our own language and do those for the girls as well. Maths Help, I talked about that. And the big one, if you could just reinforce, have you checked your answers? With the assignment, they probably can't do that, but when they work through the books, they should check. So when we did 4A, if there was a video available, sometimes there's not, but almost all of them have one, they should be watching through these examples, and they should be working through them. So a teacher will do this online, and then the students should write in the books. And then after that, they've got all these exercises to do. I go the extra, and I put a copy of this image on every Canvas page, so they know exactly what they should be doing. These exercises come from the online textbook. Where can I find the online textbook, you may ask? The students will all know where to find the online textbook, but I put it in here again, just to be absolutely sure. There it is. There's another overview of the textbook there that I made a while ago, but that takes us here. Students put in their username, which is their email, and then it should remember their password. If they haven't changed it, it's maths123 with an S. And in this textbook, everything that we saw in the notes book, I was talking about 4A. If I go into the booklet 4A, that's exactly what you've seen in the notes, but lots and lots more information. So in the notes, we really distilled it down to the very core stuff, these key ideas. And here are those examples. Here they are, and here's videos that go with them. So it's all on there. The exercises that I referred to, are they still there? The exercises in the notes book that are along the bottom, they are actually these exercises. So they're asked to do some of these. They'll do number 1, they'll probably do number 2, A, C, F, G. It's all worked out there to make sure that they don't have to do absolutely everything, but they make sure they hit all the important points. The textbook also has the videos, again, under resources. It has some walkthroughs, and it actually goes step by step, some quizzes, and Scorcher is a lot of fun, something we can do as a class. Kids can get in there from all different schools, and they can go in and they can start what are fractions. So it leads us through this. Question number 1, the numerator of 123 is, let's have a guess. I think I might know this one. Did I get it? I got it. All right. Which term best describes this fraction? So I would just put in my answer. I can have a fun time. I'm not sure if the answers change each time, but then she can compare herself to her school and to her class if I get the whole class playing this. So that's what that is. Otherwise, this is the last thing on this long video. When we do that, what are fractions? I don't think I made a video for that one, so I'm going to skip to one I did make a video for. So much of this is consolidation. We've done it before, but it doesn't hurt to make videos. So every one of them has the due date, so it appears on there, this is the day we did it. Reminds them to check their homework and ask for help. Watch the video, use your notes book, and there's another link to the textbook. If you get stuck, here's what you do. And here are the exercises, and here's my video. Sometimes I make 2 videos. In this case, I put in one of my colleagues' PowerPoints. So essentially, I'm trying to put on this page under coursework every topic that we do with as much support as I can put in there. And the best thing that you can do If your daughter asks for help, it's just make sure she's read every question and make sure she knows where to find things. And I think that is it. And that's the bell. I think we'll stop there. Thanks very much for your attention. And do reach out and contact me if there's anything more I can do to support your daughter.